Hello, today I'm coming to you from the Judy Pizzuli's newest listing in Ditmas Park, Brooklyn. This is a Victorian house with 7 beds, 2 full baths, and 2 half baths, outdoor space, and 2-car garage for $2,250,000. So the final walkthrough is the last inspection that the buyer does with their agent before closing. So this usually happens either the day before, or sometimes it could happen a few hours before the closing. And it's basically to confirm that the condition of the property is the same way that it was before signing the contract. Additionally, in the final walkthrough, you want to make sure the appliances are in working condition, and that anything that was specified in the deal sheet of inclusions or things that are going to go are still there, and that the house is in the same condition where you left it. Some items that you may want to check when you do your walkthrough are: confirm all major appliances included with the purchase are still present and in working order. Turn on and off the stove. Test all the doors. You want to turn on all the faucets and make sure that the hot water is running and that the water goes down the drain. You want to make sure all the light switches work. So the final walkthrough for a resale differs from the final walkthrough in new development. Properties in New York are typically sold as is, meaning the seller will not agree to make any repairs or changes before closing. It is not an inspection. An inspection is what you would do before you sign a contract, and at that point you would request repairs. So for the final walkthrough, you're just going over the property to make sure everything is in the same condition, and it's not an inspection where you request repairs. If something is missing or broken at the final walkthrough, then you can either have the seller repair it before you close, or have your attorneys issue a credit at closing. Now, for new development, there are 2 walkthroughs that happen, since often you will be signing a contract without the project actually being finished. You want to do the first walkthrough to create what we call a punch list. And the punch list is basically just a list of items that need to be completed by the developer. Now, the second walkthrough is when you go through the punch list and make sure that everything has been completed. Not always do you end up closing in a new development where all the punch list items are done, but you really want to understand who the developer is and what kind of brand equity they have to be confident on whether or not they will actually finish those punch list items after you close. So there you have it. Those are all the walkthrough tips that I have for you. I hope you have gotten some more insight into that. And if you have any questions about walkthroughs or any part of the process, feel free to reach out. I'm here to help.